Okay, coming at you like a herd of turtles. This is elaborate. I've got cameras, microphones, effects. I'm using an amplifier to give you a bit of tone. Coming out the back of the amp into the... oh my god. It's madness. But I'm making a very short video, so I'm not going to mess about. And I'm using the camera so that you can see what I'm up to. But I wanted to demonstrate the magical power of a dotted eighth delay when you have a tappable delay pedal. So firstly, I'm going to put a little tiny bass line down as a loop. So I've got the loop pedals down here with some other guff, and we'll talk about that. The guitar's here. I'm going to go to the neck pickup, which is obviously more bassy. Roll the tone right off, and it's going to make that noise. So we like that. So what I'm going to play is I'm going to play 4 notes on the beat on this 10th fret, top E, bottom E, here, 10th fret, there's 12, there's 10, and on the final offbeat, before it repeats, I'm going to play that B, so the whole loop will sound like this. So obviously the timing might be shit, but we'll give it a go. See how this goes. Here we go, first attempt. I like that. That'll do. 2, 3, 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and it helps if you count, I think, for timing purposes. Dum, bum, bum. Okay, so on the floor, I'm going to turn on the delay pedal, and I'm going to tap the tempo of this tune into it. 1, 2, 3. So now I should have a delay that's in time. I'm going to bring my tone back up a little bit. So if I play 1, 2, 3, 4, you can hear that is in time because I've tapped it in, and the delay is set to a standard quarter note. So if I go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, it's in time. Okay, so I'm just going to adjust the delay now and set it to a dotted eighth note. All this music stuff, dotted eighth note, fuck, quarter notes. Basically, if you put a dot after any note, you increase its length by half. So if you've got a quarter note, and that means you've got 4 to the bar. So if you've got a dotted eighth note, it means that you've got half of that plus half of its value again. So it's like 3/4 of the beat, basically. Now, if I just turn off the delay to prove my point, I'm going to play a little chord here. It's like a partial bar chord. There's a D chord there, but I'm going to play. I'm not going to use the bottom 2 strings, so I'm not going to fret them. So what we've got is index finger, 10th fret, covering the B and the E strings, middle finger, the bird finger, 11th fret G string. You see this? And this ring finger, 10th fret D string. I'm sorry, 12th fret D string. The octave. So that is actually the root note here. In fact, there's a D there, and there's a D there. Now if I just play play eighths with this, it sounds quite cool. 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, and a little on the 4th beat. I'm going to put down my little finger, my pinky, onto the G string at the 12th fret. So it's going to sound like this: 3, 4. So it sounds like that. I'll loop it and see what it sounds like. And that's kind of cool, actually. You can put a little arpeggio in with a big D chord here, so you can kind of... and it sounds like U2. It's kind of based, The Edge was famous for the dotted eighth trick, but we can use it too. we can definitely get into that. So I'm going to turn the delay back on, and I'm going to get rid of that. There's our bass line, and I'm going to do exactly what I just did, but with the dotted eighth delay set to the correct tempo. Hopefully you're going to be impressed. I'm going to turn the looper on so we can capture this. Practice first. No. Sounds cool, yeah. Here it comes. Now you can hear that texture. How cool is that? And I'm going to play that arpeggio that we discussed. Different, yeah, middle. Always mixing, balance the sound. You don't want to blow this away. So keep this really low. We'll hear it. I do that again, don't like that. Don't like what I played there. Let's try it out. Getting hung up on this. Roll off some tone. Yeah, let's try that. That'll work. Got the hard part done. I'm crapping out on this arpeggio. Anyway, just groove to that for a second. That's not done anything else. We've got that big tone going. So this is great if we use the D major pentatonic. So we'll be at the 7th fret. Let's try that. It's a bit loud. I'm going to go back to quarters for this part. Reverb. Let's put something else on. Turn off. Got the tremolo. I love a tremolo. Loud. Always mixing. Be your own mix engineer. You hear that washing in and out. It's cool. Let's turn that back on. Find a second bit that I